Tuesday, everybody. So happy birthday, Sherry Core, I love you. I'm also celebrating 18 years sobriety. I got my life back and then some. Welcome in. So we've been working on the skulls. That's been cool. Let me show you. I got it spray sealed, but just slightly. I'm waiting on some Rust-Oleum ×2. That Rust-Oleum ×2. That's what I like. And that's a convex canvas. You can see it's rounded as it goes around the edges. It's a 16 by 20, portrait size. So, pretty cool. Anyway, I'm excited. I was just going to go ahead and resin it, but now I'm not sure. And this one's going to need some resin because I've got lots of glitter. It's not really glitter. It's just little sparkles. So I'm going to spray seal her better, and then she gets a layer of resin. So that's been fun. And then the other day, you guys have been following me along. It's just an update, show and tell. So there's the UFO. That is Fama wood and aluminum foil for the rim. And we only did a piece of the rim about that big. And then we blended out the rest of it with the Fama wood. It turned out very cool. It's dry. It dries really fast. It's not as sturdy as like a epoxy clay, like the epoxy sculpt and all that, but it's also not as heavy. So, you know, depending on how you're sealing and things like that, the cool thing is you don't even have to spray seal this if you don't want to. You can just leave it bare. But, of course, it has to glow. So I'm waiting on some glow pigments, and I can't wait for them to get here. Shannon Romero, my lovely daughter, I love you. Hi, honey. She is my moderator. She'll pop in and out, maybe. I don't know. She's busy. So, anyway, there's those crystals that we dyed using the artistic vivations. I thought that was cool. And alcohol, just making your own alcohol ink like that. And then I'm calling it Splashdown because it looks like a spaceship is splashing down to me. And it's still in process. There's nothing, you know, I'm just getting it blocked in as to what I want. So yay, that's fun. Welcome. And then this one's turning out to be one of my favorites, and it was funny because I didn't like the insides at all at first, so here's another. It's a UFO type of a thing. I don't know. Anyway. This is the cool part, I think. I can do this for you guys so it makes it right. I hope. Isn't that cool? It's just, I loved how it turned out. So that's definitely going to get a thin coat of actual epoxy resin inside and probably outside. But again, I want to glow it up a little bit. Just those last minute touches can mean a lot of difference at the end. And, you know, those are the fun things anyway, but the hard part about those is you're almost done, right? And it's like, well, I'm not selling my stuff. I paint like a mad woman. And then I just put them everywhere, give them away, put them in giveaways, or, you know, randomly I will sell a piece, but I'm trying to paint for backstock. So it's like, when I show my stuff, I hope people don't think, she's trying to push her art on me, because I ain't selling it. Okay, I'm just saying. My husband has my website. It's me. I haven't put my stuff up. So anyway, Lou, good morning. Thank you for stopping me on the rambling. Love the swirling galaxy. Me too, honey. Shannon, that was fun. I was like, ooh, that was neat. Okay, so I think that's all there is to that. So let's go ahead and draw a card. So let's see what we got. We've got half a deck in here that we've already gone through. And so, and you know, I never shuffle these. Oh, I'm just hoping this is going to be an exciting card. It's just an exciting day. I'm so grateful for my sobriety, and thank you, Shannon, for not being humiliated or embarrassed about me. You know, I told my sister the other day, I said, you know, it's a beautiful thing. There is no shame where there's grace and love, you know? And when you can do a 180 out of no matter what it is, okay? And you've got people pulling you to do that 180 out, loving you through it, and you make it out. You know, my husband says, it's you did it. And I appreciate how he says that. But, you know, I know in part that's true. I had to decide. But I'll tell you what, without the strength and love and being available, Shannon, the grace and the love, Sherry, my husband, you know, it's no wonder people get stuck. So anyway, I just want to encourage you, if you've got a battle going on in addiction, and you can tell if it's addiction because it's ruining your life, okay? You're hiding it, you're lying about it, okay, all those good things. So anyway, and anytime you do it, there's usually a problem. So anyway, if you're struggling, I am here for you, okay? You don't have to stay there, and let me tell you what, that lie of you're never getting out, oh, it's going to hurt too bad, it's not worth the try, all those things, you know, or those ones where you're like, okay, I won't do it until this time, and that never works. Or hey, how about the drinking thing where it's like, okay, no more tequila, I'm going just to wine. Well, it's like boxes of wine, you know. Just stop, Mel, just stop. And I don't have a problem with people drinking alcohol or doing whatever they do, okay? If you're drinking whatever, have at it, you know? I'm only here for the ones that are caught up in it and the thief has stolen their life, okay? And they're wanting it back. I'm here for you, all right? So anyway, wow, that was surprising. Okay, I'm celebrating my 18th. So thank you so much, Corona. Congratulations, that is wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate that. Grat. Love you, bro. Thanks for the fist bump. Thank you. Okay, let's draw the card. Inspirational card. Bliss. Bliss. May you feel deeply and transcend. Yep. 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 We may. That's beautiful. Transcend. And I transformed from barfly to butterfly. Woo! Oh, that was cool. All right. Yes, thank you, Shannon. You guys, thank you. Aw, thanks. I do love the skulls. You know, I automatically went for, in my brain at first, the obligatory red and black, okay? I do this. I don't know why. But so when I started painting it and looking at it, I thought I don't want to do, I kind of wanted to do like fairies and flowers and stuff coming off of them. So, excuse me a minute while I drink from the cup my sister bought me. And it is coffee. Anyway, so then, of course, my favorite colors started emerging. My signature colors, as Thomas would say. And then I loved it, so I left it with that. So, okay, so today I've got a live going on tomorrow on my Facebook subscribers event. So, anyway, and it's going to be Christmas ornaments. So, hey, I'm beating the rush. So, what I want to do is, and then if you're not a subscriber, that's okay. I don't know what thing just came across and I couldn't see it. Anyway. But that's okay because I don't blame you. I've got a subscription out there. I keep thinking I need to get it out because every penny counts. And you know, with Christmas coming up and all that, so I understand. So what I'm going to do is I want to bless my subscribers with a private little event. And then I'm going to take pieces of that and I'll make little reels and stuff so you'll get the gist of it. And you don't have to be in that class. Everybody wins. Anyway, so what you want to get is some Christmas ornaments that do that, okay? And they're like Dollar Tree or Walmart or Hobby Lobby, wherever you want to go. And it doesn't matter how the top is. It's just that we want to paint inside, okay? And as a backdrop, and then we're going to do this, and we're going to famo wood it, and then leave this open so you get it. And then that's one way. The other way is we don't need one that opens up, which is a good thing because my sis went and looked for these that split, and she couldn't find any. And so we're going to do a water ball. I don't know if I have one. I do, but it's ugly. Let me show you anyway. Hold on. Okay, so what a water ball is you just pile this. It's famo wood. It's a wood filler that you can use to fix your frames and things like that with, but you can use it in your art. I do all the time. So this is a water ball, and it's not like the prettiest one, but it is kind of cool. Just shows you watery looks. I had one that really looked like ocean waves. So that's fun. So we're going to cover that now today because I have to have a dry one so I can do the Floetrol and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. With nutshells, Patty Joe, my grandma used to do that with nutshells. Yes, my mom just grabbed the nuts and wrapped the foil around it. I think. Did you also have an orange or a coconut in the bottom of your stocking? We may be sisters. Or I don't know. I thought it was going somewhere else. I'm going to put some gloves on. You guys, I love you. This is the best fun. I just love this TikTok Tuesday. Aw, Gleason TD, my hubby. Thanks for the love. He bought me this Journey necklace for my first year sobriety. He bought me a whole bunch of things since then too. I'm just saying, I keep it on my heart. You know, there is a scripture, and I do believe them, that says, "Let the man that thinks he stands take heed lest he fall." That is also close to my heart because, you know, in that 18 years, there were a couple craps, right? I'm not discounting my years. I don't care how anybody else does it, all right? I picked myself up that one drink somewhere in 7 years. Then I came and confessed to my partner because he is my rock. And the thing about the drinking thing is, you know, you hide it. That's how you get to keep it, right? And keep functioning. So you can't allow that deceit or that, you know, that hidden ick, because it will fester. And so I know that. So I went and I confessed, and there was no condemnation or anything like that. You know, just right there, pick straight back up. It was no, oh, now I'm remorseful, forget it, I'm never going to make it, I'm going back. No. No, then it's just willful ignorance. Gloves, Thomas, welcome. Game day, Thomas. Man, I love your outfit for your Halloween thing. Did you do your Halloween party yet? You guys follow Thomas. There's a party going on. And if you want to learn how to do cool videos, watch his videos. They are just beautiful. All right, so here's some natural wood filler, natural color. And here's the white. All right, so I want to save the white for tomorrow when I'm working on it really looks close to the natural, actually. I recommend putting plastic over it once you've opened it. See, well, I guess side by side you can tell there's a difference. So here's natural and here's white. And I believe there's other colors. So check them out. I'm going to put natural. And what's going to happen is if I put natural on here and it dries real fast and everything, when I go to paint it, it's going to act like this is an underpainting of a yellow base something or other, okay, because of that, because it looks like wood. So I want to put a white, once it's dry, I want to put a white over it because I don't want yellow water. So just what I'm going to do. You do you. And that's my theory, but I don't know if it's going to work. Here we go. I'm just dipping in. You guys, this family wood stuff is so fun. Let me show you. Hold on one second. So here's that driftwood piece that I've been working on with y'all. Oh, that light just wipes it out. The driftwood is this family wood over foil. So it's so cool, it's 3D. And then all of that beach is also the family wood and the rocks and all that. So fun. And I know because I ripped it off of another piece that I was doing that had sat there with the family wood branches all over it for about 6 months. I went back and ripped it off just to see if I could, and I could. It wasn't going to fall off on its own, let's put it that way. And it didn't destroy the board underneath of it, which that was a plus, because I know I had tried to get epoxy sculpt, the 2-part clay, epoxy clay. I tried to get that off once and it just shredded my board, which is also a good thing to know because, wow, I just covered up the whole, that's okay. Because you got to know what it's going to do, right? That's why experimenting is good. I'm just smearing this all around, and I don't care if any of the plastic is showing through. I'll tell you what, this is so therapeutic. That's my brother, the music. You can barely hear it. Ed Williams. He writes and performs all of his songs. So what I did last time was I just made like little swirls like that. And of course you could do it with a spatula and all that. And then another time, just doing this was really cool with like neon colors. And you get all the spikies. However you do it and let it dry is what it's going to be. Now, with this, I have to say, if you get it up really tall, the likeliness of it being able to be snapped off could happen. So don't bring it up too tall, unless you don't care. Or you're going to resin it, then you don't have to worry about it. But I don't reckon I'm going to resin it. I'm just going to spray it. Clay on mine. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I want the spiky. I kind of do. Let me roll it around and see what happens. I just want to play. I just love playing. That's what I figured out yesterday. I thought it was really a lot of wisdom, but when I shared it with my hubby, he was like, yeah. But what I said was, creativity is when I let my inner child out to play. That is what happens. That's because when a kid goes out to play, they just go out to play, right? They go out to explore and they're on an adventure. They're not out like, oh no, what's going to happen? My brain is the one that's like, oh, what's going to happen if I do this? Not my inner child. My inner child is set to play. And I believe yours is too. Let her loose. Stop. I'm just seeing what happens with the edge of my hand. This might be kind of a mixture of two. Like I can thin this down and paint a scene and then have all of this like that water ball around it. So many options. Okay, I gotta get it somewhere. Let me see if I'm satisfied with what I'm looking at. I'm not. I'm gonna set it there. I think I'll just get into it. I'll let it sit for just a minute and maybe dry a little bit, and it might be a little more manageable and a lot less sticky. Welcome, Princeton. Christmas ornaments, right? Thanks, Shannon. 3 foot wide. Yes. Dip the sand and dirt. Oh, there you go. Princeton, the Frenchie. Maybe just put on bottom half, then dip in sand. Dirty pour the other half like water. Okay. Let me get some sand. What color? I'll get some. A beach ornament. They're all going to be beach ornaments. Yes. Yes, they are. So, all right. Good idea. Yay, thank you. Yeah, well, tomorrow we're going to be doing all of these in that live thing a gazillion different ways. And I really wasn't going to do it here. I was just going to cover it up here so I can continue. But look how fun. I'm going to do it anyway. Look how fun this one is. Like little whatever. This could be, I thought immediately lighthouse inside, built up, you know, whatever. And then I started thinking, you know, I'm going to have to be able to screw this back on so it can't be touching the sides. These are the puzzle things that I like to think about before I get started. And so you got to do that. But then also, if I do that, what's it going to look like? There's going to be these lines, right? So I'm going to figure that out. But I'm thinking seahorse. And then like we could do like seaweed coming up on the outside. And then we've already painted like the inside. And this floating seahorse, because it'll be attached to something at the base under here, you know. Anyway, gosh. I love creating. Okay, those are just huge. And they're gross. Black is nice. I'm not opposed to that. I'm looking hard at this blue. What do you think? And the sand is good, but it's awful fine. But that might also be nice if you want to go for realistic, or is that what we're doing there, Frenchie? Yes, yay! Do I follow you even? I need to. Oh, I will. I'm sure I do. The name looks familiar. All right, so let's do something. Let me get something. I think I want to mix. The blue is questionable. I definitely want some black. I have to say, my children are worth it. I'm still thinking of this the sobriety celebration. I just want you to know. Yep. They're worth it. I'm going to put some blue over here. And I'll tell you that the biggest lie I think that I really thought was I was going to have this battle all of my life. That, you know, when you're first battling it, letting go of whatever it is you're battling. It's a lie. You're going to hurt like that forever. It's a lie. And not only is it a lie, but oh my gosh, there is such a beautiful gift on the other side of that lie. It's worth hanging in for, breaking through. Seriously. That gift of life. And not only life, you know, there is a scripture that says, if you've stolen, steal no more. But it doesn't stop there. It says, then you work so that you can give to those that are poor and in need, right? The world would stop there. You know, you go to jail if you stole or whatever like that. Good enough. But I'm not saying I stole anything. I'm just saying the principles is what I'm talking about, you know? So, I don't know. I just think it's important to share, because there are a lot of people sitting right now thinking it's hopeless, they can never get out because they've tried a gazillion times and they've never gotten out. But that's not true. It is not hopeless, and it is just on the other side of where you're looking. Keep going. Don't quit. All right, so my black, blue, and brown sand looks very cool. And I was thinking as I was doing this as well, we can dye some sand with the artistic vivation and alcohol and make it our own color, whatever we want, on any Christmas ornament. So that's cool. Aw, bye, Grat. Love you. You have a beautiful day. ASMR. Yes, Thomas. That's perfect. All right, so I'm putting my gloves back on again because, you know, I don't like it. I'm living in limbo. Hey, I'm going to go make that a little louder. Hold on. Now, last time I tried that, I killed my music, but we're going to try it again. Ed Williams, Living in Limbo. He wrote this and plays it. All right. Beachy, for the beachy ornament. Here we go. A little more blue. You can see the color in there. It's pretty. work for a while. Black sand. I like that. And just keep going sand. It's a sand ball. I can push down whatever I don't want later. Get it, Ed. Kind of looks like coffee beans. Wish that would be fun. I think I need some new Fama wood. It's pretty resistant. It is a latex, just in case you did not know. Which, that's awesome. I think that's why it doesn't crack. And you can sand it. Again, it's not like your epoxy clays, you know, but it's so much easier to work with and sturdier than spackling. My spackling, I always resin over my spackling pieces. This I can or I can't. It depends on the structure that I've got, how thick or thin it is. If it's a place that's sticking up, then definitely resin it. It looks prettier over here than what I can see you guys are seeing. Trust me. It's a good start. Thank you for the idea. Oh, cool. Thanks, Thomas. That's awesome. We'll do something with this. All right. I'm going to go ahead and lower that so I can talk to you guys again. Oh, thank you for filtering the comments to protect the community's experience. I don't know what was happening when I was gone, but hey, what's happening out there, folks? All right, so what I want to do right fast is I just want to do a ghost pour in the inside of this. You'll see. This is how we left it last time. So, still the same. This is kind of not right. But it's pretty. That's the back. Alright, so that's the front, and inside is nothing. And I'm going to leave it just like that, real yellowy. I love a ghost pour. I love seeing the wood grain underneath of it, Floetrol, and I don't believe there's any water in here. Just getting a coating, because wherever you have Floetrol, it's going to leave a shiny, you know. You can paint, ooh, I found a string of latex here. You can dip your brush in Floetrol with your unicorn spit. I'm sure you probably know that, but just in case you don't. And that is a very cool way to paint. Kind of sealing as you go. It's not 100% for sure you're sealed it, but it's kind of neat. It gives an extra little dimension. What colors are on our box? Of course, Zeotil, and Dionysus. The actual bottles look like these. Artistic Vibrations, the metallics of the unicorn spit family. And sometimes they have shifts and stuff and color flash like copper and things. I'm just going to put some in here. That's a lot. This whole inside is going to be probably pretty much purple. So you know what I think? I'm going to go ahead and let that happen. Just put some Zeotil in there as well. And you know what? I love Midnight's Blackness. And sometimes there's like an orchid or something that gets pulled from it that you see. And maybe it's because I use this all the time. I don't know. But I do love it. Here's, oh, I'm just going crazy in here. All right, Midnight's Blackness. The thing is, it's so uber concentrated, you guys. That's what that one looks like. And that's what the Zeotil is. It's one of my favorites. You see it in all my stuff. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, fun. Look what's happening just for fun. Can you see? All right, so I want to get some Midnight's Blackness in there just a little bit, just because. I love my brother's music. He wrote this for his daughter, or his youngest daughter. All right, let's see. If you want white, add white, because it looks like it's white because of the Floetrol, but it dries clear. So I don't think I want white though. So Blakeaboo Peacock. I don't know where she is. That one. It's a lot of color. Right. I don't want a stick or a thingy. Let's see if this will pull through anything. Let's see if I can fix this. Oh, I can't. Oh gosh, I could do this all day long. And I might. But I will let you people go. I won't keep you. But let me keep playing up here a little bit. I want to let it flow. Okay, I'm going to have to sit this at an angle if I want to keep what I'm looking at. And even then, it's going to be hard for me to keep it because of the shape of the box. Which is so sad because it's so pretty. This is what's happening. But I have to watch it. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at, can you guys see the copper? Oh my gosh. Now see, it's not going to want to stay like that. You know, I kind of like that it didn't go all over here. I mean, it still can. But totally different than that. It doesn't even match, right? I'm still messing with this. You guys, pretty much the live is probably over, right? I'm sorry, you can hang out. I just kind of like left you to fend for yourselves. I truly appreciate everyone and sharing this day of celebration with me. And I pray for you all, any members of your family that needs help getting out of anything. Just know that there is no condemnation. It is only love and grace that pulls a person up. And trust me, no one could have condemned themselves more than I condemned myself for my failures and where I was in life. So anyway, just remember to lift them up, show them love, and know that everybody that I know is praying for them. All right? You have a beautiful day, guys. I'm just going to keep messing with this in the studio. And happy birthday to my sister, Sherry Carr. I love you so much. Bluebird, hi. Hi. I was like head down the whole time. All right, you have a beautiful day. Thank you, Thomas. Shannon, thank you so much. I love you, honey. You guys are great. Hubby, love you. To the moon and back. Bye. So after the live, I just dropped some white in there. Trying to let it be a wave.